Morning, Alf. I've had a letter from my brother, who owns a farm down Worcester. He has a large pond on the far end of his property. It's properly shaped for swimming. He'd fixed it up nice with picnic tables, horseshoe courts, and some apple and peach trees. Last evening, he decided to go down to the pond, since he hadn't been there for a while. He took with him a bucket to bring some fruit back. As he neared the pond, he said he heard voices shouting and laughing. As he came closer, he saw it was several young women skinny dipping in his pond. He made the women aware of his presence, and they all went to the deep end. One of the women shouted to him, "We're not coming out until you leave." Well, my brother frowned, he says. I said, "I didn't come down here to watch you ladies swim naked, or make you come out of the pond naked." Holding up the bucket, he says, "I've come to feed the crocodile." My grandson told me this last night. He says the Lone Ranger and Tonto walked into a bar, and a few minutes later a big tall cowboy walked in and said, "Who owns the white horse outside?" The Lone Ranger stood up, hitched up his gun, and said, "I do, why?" The cowboy looked at the Lone Ranger and said, "Just thought you'd like to know your horse is almost dead." The Lone Ranger and Tonto rushed outside, and sure enough, Silver was ready to die from the heat exhaustion. The Lone Ranger got his horse some water, and soon he was starting to feel a little better. The Lone Ranger turned to Tonto and said, "Tonto, I want you to run around Silver and see if you can create enough of a breeze to make him feel better." Tonto says, "Sure, Kimosabe," and took off running around circles around Silver. The Lone Ranger returned to the bar to finish his drink. A few moments later, another cowboy strides into the bar and asks, "Who owns the white horse outside?" The Lone Ranger stands again and says, "I do. What's wrong with it this time?" The cowboy says, "Oh, nothing, except you left the engine running."